Why do we need transboundary protected areas? Imagine a vast forest or a sprawling coral reef that stretches across two or more countries. Now think about how wildlife and ecosystems don't recognize human-made borders. That's where transboundary protected areas come into play. These are regions of land or sea that cross political borders and are managed together by neighboring countries or regions. They are created to protect nature in a way that makes sense for the environment, not just for political boundaries. Ecosystems and animal populations move freely across borders. If one country protects an area but its neighbor does not, animals might be vulnerable at the edges where their habitat is less protected. Transboundary protected areas help connect these habitats, creating larger, continuous spaces that are safer for wildlife. Larger habitats mean animals have more room to find food, breed, and survive. It also helps keep ecological processes like water flow and seed dispersal healthy across regions. Managing these areas together allows countries to pool their resources. Instead of working separately, they can share funding, staff, and knowledge. This makes conservation efforts more efficient and effective. For example, joint patrols can better prevent poaching or stop invasive species from spreading. Restoring habitats becomes easier when countries coordinate their efforts, ensuring that ecosystems stay resilient and productive. Beyond protecting nature, transboundary protected areas can bring economic benefits. They support ecotourism, which creates jobs and income for local communities. Some of these areas are called peace parks because they promote peace and cooperation between nations. Working together on shared environmental goals helps build trust and improve relationships. However, managing these areas isn't always simple. Countries need clear agreements and mutual trust. They must also consider the needs of local people who depend on natural resources for their livelihoods. Successful transboundary protected areas involve inclusive planning that balances conservation with human well-being. In the end, these protected areas are vital because they match the natural world's reality. Ecosystems and wildlife don't follow borders, so our conservation strategies shouldn't either. By working across borders, countries can protect larger areas more effectively, support sustainable use of resources, and even foster peaceful cooperation. This approach shows how caring for our planet requires teamwork that goes beyond lines on a map.